We are now in a charming small town in the south of Madrid called Parla. We just passed through the extensive industrial area, and here, the vast majority of these factories are built using prefabricated concrete structures. It is said that there are only 5 precast concrete factories in Spain, so the market here is still quite promising. Let's go inside and take a look.
Although residential houses in Spain are still mainly built by manual masonry, industrial factories are basically all constructed using fully prefabricated and assembled methods. We're here mainly to see how their prefabricated buildings are assembled and how their structural joints differ from ours. First of all, their connections between precast beams, columns, and slabs are very simple. They only care about how to make on-site installation faster and more efficient. How can manual intervention be minimized? For example, in such a large factory, I saw that there were only about 5 or 6 people on site.
You can mention that his company is in Valencia. Valencia is quite far away, but they send installation teams from the factory. They offer full service covering production, transport, and hoisting.
However, this type of connection method does not meet code requirements in China, because Chinese construction standards emphasize that the structural strength must be equivalent to cast-in-place. Therefore, most beam and column joints use wet operations with cast-in-place concrete, which significantly increases labor costs. Material and labor costs rise while efficiency drops. Now, let's look at their joint connection method. For load-bearing vertical wall panels, they use sleeve connections on the sides and pour high-strength grout into the grooves. At the bottom, connecting rebar is inserted into corrugated pipes, then just fill it up with grout. For non-load-bearing walls connecting to columns, it's even simpler. Just use angle brackets and expansion bolts for the connection. As for wall-to-wall connections, they simply use these tongue and groove joints to align and then seal with caulk. Isn't that easy? Foreigners really know how to take shortcuts, don't they? But in Europe, where labor costs are 5 times higher than ours, they have only one way to reduce construction costs. As long as safety and normal use are not affected, they design the assembly methods for prefabricated components to be as simple as possible in order to lower on-site labor costs and improve construction efficiency. There's also another reason. The local construction workers' skills are actually quite average, as you'll see for yourselves as we go on. After that, we visited a warehouse that had already been built and put into use. This warehouse covers an area of 10,000 square meters, was completed 10 years ago, and took 18 months to build. The construction cost was about 1,500 renminbi per square meter, and 99% of the building process used prefabricated assembly. Do you think these connection joints look well done? The remaining 1% was done on site, which refers to this staircase. It's also a reflection of the construction workers' skill level. I can't understand why they don't prefabricate the stairs. Is it because making staircase molds is too complicated for them?